Are we live? Let's find out. 1 second. Stupid fucking game crashes, man. It crashes, doesn't it? Just crashes all the time, lad. I'm not late, fortunately. They are waiting on enough players to keep me busy. Let's just make sure I'm streaming correctly. Yes, we are Volare, Alma. There you go. That's me. Wonderful. Let's get that link up. Forgive me, I'm a bit all over the place, to be honest. I've had a bit of a long day, to say the least. Anyway. So we did get a nice taste of concepts. I've not streamed them so far this season. Unfortunately, it happened to be the 7-2 with Genesis, which is why I ended up being a bit late and my shit's not set up, so forgive me for that. But we have Volare, Alma. So Alma haven't really had many streamed games, so I figured I'd pick this one up just before the game that I've got. So hopefully this doesn't run too long either, otherwise I'm going to be late for my own game. For Volare, we've got left wing Trident, or left centre forward even, Borgar, CF/CM, Afonso, right wing, Afonso on the right CF, right wing position, not sure on that one, Chickenburger, centre mid, Do left back of course, Flossie centre back, Ben right back and Broderick goalkeeper. And for Alma we have two sneaky left wing centre forward we are waiting on. It's probably John Calvin, it could be Beast as well. Jules right wing, Eusebio Thomas centre mid, Zerna left back, Albert Egg centre back, and Lippens PMZ right back, and Maxi on goalkeeper. Let's wait patiently. Alright, let me let my boys know as well that I might be late for them. Might be late for the game. And we're live. There we go. Katiyemi is the centre forward, not John Calvin or Beast. I'm surprised by that. I'm more surprised by Afonso, right wing. You know, he can play it, but it's an interesting position. The ball is given away quickly by Do. PMZ. I'm not going to say Z, I'm going to say Z, like a true British man. PMZ. Zerna to Sneaky. Albert Egg. Nice quick little passing, short passes. Trying to drag them into their half. Pull them out a bit. PMZ doing a lot of running there. It's taking his time. Yeah, they don't mind. They want them to press. They want to open up their shape because they know that table's tough. And it's a shot from Do. Trying to catch Maxi off guard, but he's caught onto that one. Zerna now. Trying to find a way through the very stacked defense of Volare. Jules. He's got Do and Borgar. Beats Do. Could get a cross in. And it's an early header, but Sneaky heading it straight into Broderick, who at the moment is in his prime. You know, today especially. So I'll be surprised if Alma can indeed score. I think both teams today are fighting not to be the last place, basically, in their bracket of the Premier Division. So there are some stakes here. Ben, Borgar, just passing around the back there, doing the same thing. Volare just trying to drag them out as well. It's an interesting game we've got here. In the sense of tactical interest, maybe not so much in terms of entertainment value. Flossie. Yeah, they're just going to keep passing it and trying to do a forward movement now. Sending Borgar. He's got Afonso, who could be just onside. He's literally a hair offside. Very unfortunate. Zerner back to Albert. Oh my god! And I've been forced to eat my words very quickly there from that absolute banger. I was saying Broderick was going to have a masterclass today, but Zerner gets a nice through ball to Sneaky. And just from the side, just goes straight over the goalkeeper with that shot. Fucking hell, that takes some balls, that's for sure. 1-0 to Alma. Let's see if Volare can find a way back. It's been difficult so far. Alma's got some weird strategy here. Yeah, this is some sort of wall. They're not pressing, they're holding their shape, and now that they're 1-0 ahead, they have complete free will to do exactly that. And make it very difficult for Volare to find a way through without getting all their players involved. Afonso, sloppy there, losing the ball to Zerner. Passing it out to Sneaky, but Sneaky's got two. Gets a cross in, and it's headed out, but Thomas trying to send it to Jules, and it's just too far ahead for that. Chicken burger across to Ben. Katiemi picking it up. Trying to find a way through. There's too many people. Still keeps the ball. Gets it back to Thomas. And Alma. Just going to take their time. Play it safe. They don't need to take risks. Just going to force Volare to break their shape. Which is what they're most famous for. Thomas now. He's through the midfield. He's cutting through them. To Jules. He's going to try and cut inside and go for the shot maybe. Out to Thomas, who's out of stamina and does manage to get the ball to Jules for another attack. Back to PMZ. Tries to run it in himself, but he's not going to risk it. And they're not risking it either. No rushing from the Volare defenders there. Holding their shape very, very strongly despite being down 1-0. This is honestly, this is a sweaty game. Tactically speaking, there's a lot going on here. Entertainment value, it might not be the best game to watch. I know NG Dopers should be on at the same time as well, which is, I'm sure, a very thrilling game. But some interesting tactics here. I've not watched Alma at all, so I'm not sure if this is a common tactic for them or... Ooh, could have been dangerous. That Maxi going out for the sweep and it went over everybody, but just needed to find the right player. Zerner now. He's got Jules, but Du is there reading that play. Picking up the ball again, but losing it, running straight into Jules. And winning it back. It's a bit all over the place. It's just they're not slicing through. They're keeping their shape and they're holding, but I mean it's difficult when you've got a low block like this. Well, I say low block, they're at the halfway line, but you know, all the defensive players back, everybody united. Oh, Afonso takes it past Maxi there, who thought he could claim it and tries to get a shot, gets a corner though. And Borgar with the famous header. 1-1, bringing Volare back into it. It's Meowin is commentating, mate. As always, I'm your host today. So Borgar sending a nice header through, and Afonso switching with Du there. They decided that is the play they need to make. Thomas out wide to Sneaky. Trying to cut inside, find a cross. And Thomas has got it on the edge. Gets it to Jules, who's taking his time, gets the cross in, and it's headed out. Du now Sends it to Borga. We've seen that link time and time again. And maybe today it can show why Volare are worthy of being a top Div 1 team. Ben taking it past Sneaky, and Sneaky not liking that. Going a bit dirty there and taking a yellow card for that challenge. Do with a nice cross in, but it's headed out. This is very, very strong defending from Alma. Do missing that ball there, giving Alma a chance now to take their own attack. PMZ running through the middle, out to Jules, who's got Flossie. Cutting in a bit for a cross, and it's way over. Out for a goal kick. Broderick now finds Do to Borga. He's only got Trident up with him. Still trying to take it forward regardless. Do got an overlap from Ben. He's going to try and find the cross in, try and whip it in. Oh, too much whip. And that's out for a goal kick. Maxi now. PMZ back to Albert. Albert to Zerna. Back to Albert again. Nice quick passing around the defense. Trying to draw them out again. Trying a bit of risk there as well. Oh, pass is deflected off Thomas, and Trident's got one-on-one. But Maxi sweeping very, very quickly and closing down that space for an easy save. Oh, good through ball, but I think Cat just lagged there. And Volare again on the attack. Ben trying to send Borgar through, but Eusebio has seen that. Maxi being pressed and getting it away. Sneaky now. We've got some good shooters on Alma, that's for sure. And we'll see if he does for another one. Although he's being fought off. Keeping possession though, it's very sensible gameplay. PMZ back out to Jules. Jules going to try and find a cross in. Whipping it in. And it's headed straight into the hands and deflected off. Powerful enough to get a corner though. Good header from Sneaky. Very unfortunate. Good save as well. Sends it in. Back post. Ben off the line. Acting as second goalkeeper there. And keeping it at level 1-1. Jules losing out to Afonso. To Ben. But even when they're trying to counter-attack, look at the numbers back from Alma already. Very, very quick on their defending. Borgar. And he's going to get it back to defenders and let them bring it up. Try and drag a man off them. But Borgar runs straight into traffic. The only thing with sitting so far back with Alma so defensively is these attacks are not easy. Counter-attacks are not easy. And that goes the same for both teams, really. So they have very much met their matches here, I would say. Sneaky long ball to Jules, who's cut inside of Afonso and goes for a shot, second post, and sends Alma 2-1 ahead, breaking that deadlock. A vital moment for this game, and a very good run. Afonso just being strengthened off and taking the shot, just as Flossie tries to intercept. A good goal and a nice lead that they could see out for the rest of the game. It has been very, very hairy game. So 2-1 would not surprise me as a result at all. Although, if there's a few more mistakes here or there, anything could happen, anything could change. Do trying to find a way through, but look at all of those Alma defenders. It's impossible. Gets the ball to Bendo out on the wing. He's going to send it back in. Tries to get it to Do, I think, which was the right move. Gets a corner instead. Do you not hear me? I said it's me, meowing. Hello. It's me, lad. Meowing Nunes. This one, that fella. From NT. Anyway. I'm guessing you can hear me right, can't you? Let me double check. Okay. My volume's alright. And there's the half, 2-1. Alma leading now. Leading from the start, leading again. Okay, you enjoy that, mate. Volare 48% possession, 52 for Alma. And yeah, I mean, we've got high passing teams. It's just a lot of interceptions already. And the main thing, very low shots, 4 shots to 2. So there's not been too much action, truthfully, but it's just no, I wouldn't say there's action in the sense of obviously there's not goals going in non-stop. Not sure what's going on in the NG Dopa game. I think so I'm sure there's a bit more action there in that sense, but from a tactical standpoint, this is a very interesting game. Definitely the kind of game you might want to, if you're bored enough and weird like me, sit back and watch back and sort of deconstruct how both teams are playing, because they're both playing very, very carefully. A few mistakes here or there. Thomas now sending it through to Sneaky, who's mid, and goes for the shot, trying to beat Broderick. But not enough power on that. Oh, do go for a shot? Is there a timeout, or was he just trying his luck? I'm not sure. I think he was trying his luck there. And unlucky today. Thomas out wide to PMZ, who's got Jules in the channel there. If you can send him through, do a little build up. No, goes for the cross instead. And Cat just very far under that. I don't think they've communicated well on that one. Chicken Burger to Flossie. Yeah, look at these lot of farming passes. Arian, report these guys. Look at that, man. 22 and 18. Farming passes, the bastards, honestly. Sneaky. Woofing it forwards, and it gets to Thomas, but he's giving it straight back to Volare. Ben now sending do forward, and Maxi's there. He's very quick off his line, and that could be a downside. We've seen him nearly get caught out by it a couple times, but it has been working out for him so far. It's an interesting style for sure, yeah. Sneaky to Thomas. He's got runners, but he can't find any of them, and sends it to Broderick. Afonso now sending it all the way across to Ben. I don't know if that was the intended target, but it's a good pass, and Borgar could be on. He's got Albert, who sends the ball all the way to Sneaky now. Low on stamina though. Gets it back to Thomas. Out wide to Jules. Jules now. He's got Afonso. He should take him on, really. Instead goes for the cross, and it's deflected off his foot. Jules gets the ball back by some chance there. No stamina, being pressed. Gets out to PMZ. He's got Jules again. Lots of space to cross. Heads in. And it's saved very comfortably by Broderick. I think, and no disrespect to Afonso, because it's not his main position right back, is it? He's a goalkeeper, isn't he? Jules should be taking him on. Borgar sends it just over, and Jules collecting it now. Being pressed by two of them. Trident and Afonso do a good job, but Peterson gets a throw in. Out to Albert, who woofs it forwards to Cat. Not many options ahead of him though. Ooh, sends a sideways pass that goes past Thomas. A good ball from Ben to Trident. Borgar trying to dribble round, but Maxi's there. Off his line again. Quick into action and making it very difficult for these guys. Albert to Zerner. Zerner back to Albert. Across to Cat. Chickenburger's read it, but the ball's back to Thomas. He's got Cat on the wing, who's got a bit of space there. He's got Chickenburger. He's got Sneaky in the inside. Is he going to find a pass to Sneaky? He does. Sneaky trying to run it around. Go for the shot! And what a shooter. I mean, this is one thing that Alma have got. They've got good bloody strikers, honestly. Look at that finish. Just takes it around a bit, takes him for a loop, and fully charges it. Top corner. And there you go. 3-1 Alma. Ay, 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 ay. It's getting out of hand here. Volare have been somewhat outclassed today. I don't think they're playing with their strongest lineup. Kadiemi with a quick return goal right after that one. A very quick 4-1. Just losing the ball too quickly. Volare. Cat just finding his way around and edge of the box strike into the top corner. 1-4. Oh, Volare making too many mistakes here. It's clearly broken them. They're frustrated, and they should be. Their system usually very, very strong, but a tactical masterclass here today by Alma. Willing to sit back, willing to take time, playing a bit boring football, but boring sometimes is clever, and in this case it is working out for them with some good finishes as well. A bit of luck here or there with maybe that first sneaky goal, but nevertheless, Cat beating Do now, sending it in, and Sneaky with a very close finish there. Very unfortunate. You usually would expect him to put that top bins. Borgar now taking it on the return, trying to get Volare back into this. Out to Do. Do's got Trident in the box. Gonna send it in to Borgar. Out to Ben. Ben goes for the strike. Ben with a lovely strike. And very good awareness to be anticipating that rebound. Do just sort of a Hail Mary to Borgar. But Ben's there in the right position. Takes it down on a brilliant clean strike. And it's now 2-4 Volare. A good goal by a right back. A goal and assist there. The big Irish lad. Very well played. Ben more like... Wow. Clearly not after that. You can't say... Oh! Nearly another little chance for a tap in there. But Jules just passing it straight into Broderick. Sneaky's won it back quickly off Do. Kadiemi cutting inside, goes to the shot, and Broderick is saving that, well positioned. Ben now. Ben to Borgar. He's got 4 people ahead of him. It's very difficult to break through this structure. And Alma fully anticipated this. And there you go, Thomas reading it. But the downside is the downside isn't a downside now, in the sense that they might struggle in the attack. Saying that, Cat has taken it forward quite well, but there you go, there's the stamina, and Ben's picked it up. This is a thing, yeah, I mean, when you're playing this defensively, it is difficult to make a counter-attack, but they don't need to when they're 2 goals up, that's for sure, and 70 minutes in. Not a lot of time left, and hopefully not a lot of time left, because I've got a game right after this. Jules to Thomas. Sending it forwards. Trying to get it in the space for Sneaky. Sneaky does get to it. He's got Flossie. Takes it inside to Thomas, who steps over the ball. And very unfortunate. That could have been another goal for Alma. But Borgar now. He's looking to set it straight. Look at the focus on him. Driving it forwards. Do now. Edge of the box. Finds Borgar. Borgar. Gonna get it back to Do. But Ben picks it up. Ben. Got lots of space for the cross. Deflected. Trident. Losing out there. And Jules has got the ball for Alma. Getting tackled by Alfonso there. Frustration all over their faces. But it's 75 minutes. It's a 2-goal lead. It could be done. They will need to step up, but it could be done. Maxi long balling it to PMZ. Jules saying, pass it to me there. And he does get it a bit later than anticipated, but he does get it nevertheless. He's got Flossie and Afonso. And runs into trouble with Do, but keeps the ball out to Cat now. Back to Thomas, who might find Sneaky here. He does indeed. Sneaky going for a through ball to Jules. And it's a good save from Broderick. But Jules, once again, he's relentless here. The guy should have no stamina for one, but Chickenberger beating him after that piece of skill there. He has one to throw in though. Out to Sneaky. He's going to run inside, goes for the... I thought shot nearly, but no, that was a good ball. It's well read. Jules rules, indeed. Do trying to find a quick through ball to Borgar, but Zerna's there. And that is out for a throw. PMZ to Thomas. Back to PMZ, he's got Jules in the middle, but meets Do, who has won possession. Still got it somehow. Sends a good cross in. And Borgar sending it straight into Maxi's hands there. From a very difficult position that cross came, and it was well done to reach the man. The target man who couldn't get it in this time. Good read by Ben, stopping Sneaky. Alfonso out to do. Ben's going up again on the other side. Sneaky is tracking him though. Do. Back to Ben. Has Do got the stamina to run inside? Ben beating his man Sneaky, who's got no stamina. And he's going to send it in. Back post. Deflected. And headed out by Katdiemi. 83 minutes. The desperation is getting on here now. Alfonso. Long balls to Ben, who finds Borgar. And Borgar doing what I just criticised him for. He's been a great target man there and absolutely taken it down and shown his Haaland-esque finishing there. Sending it way past Maxi. A brilliant ball from Alfonso to Ben and a good played ball to Borgar, and of course the finish miles better. Sending Volare into a chance here now. They have got a throw in from some sloppiness through Sneaky. The nerves may be getting to them. Ben, the man of the hour. And the ball's out for Cat. It's 3-4, 86 minutes. Not a lot of time on the clock. Alma may be looking to take it forwards and get another goal. Set themselves. Yellow card for Do. Sneaky's got the ball. He's going to take his time. No free kick given. And Ben to Jules, who passes it to Trident. And PMC always seeing lots of yellow cards here. Lots and lots of yellow cards. 4 yellow cards, nearly as many as the shots Volare have had. Sneaky now. Still Sneaky. Finds his way in. And a predictable shot. I think Broderick is on him now. 88 minutes. 1 minute extra time. They can't be wasting their time here. They've got to force it forwards. Seconds left of the game and they can't find a way through. Just need to send the ball forward. And Jules going to clean it up. Maxi being pressured. Deflected. Trident's done well there. Can he get a good header? And there you go. That's going to be it. That is very unfortunate. It was looking promising towards the end, but that will be game. 3-4 of Alma taking the win there, which we're very comfortable with, but Ben nearly setting Volare back into action. And unfortunate there. There's his stats there if you want to have a quick look. Possession was definitely on Alma's side, despite playing a lot more defensively at the start. And ultimately, the most important 4-3, Alma have taken the victory. Thank you. Alright, I've got a game to go to now, so there won't be any interviews, but congratulations, Alma, on taking that win. See you guys. Thank you for watching.